Hey there, it's me again. Normally I do these things on New Year's Eve. It's not New Year's Eve. It's a few days later. Same week though, so Happy New Year. Anyway, normally I don't make New Year's resolutions because I always think that's an awful lot of stress on yourself. But this year, I'm not going to officially call it a resolution, but I do want to focus on my motivation a little more. I definitely need to lose weight. I know it was the depression the last 2 years, where I would go through periods where I would just eat. I mean, some people drink, some people screw around. I eat, and I got that habit from my grandmother, and I look an awful lot like my grandmother. My grandmother was really heavy, twice my size, at her healthiest, which wasn't so healthy. So I don't want to be like that. So I'm going to set a goal to exercise more, and when it's nice enough, there's no snow on the ground, I'll definitely take the bike out, that kind of thing. I started doing it, and then I slacked off, but I really need to. And over Christmas, I definitely overindulged, so much so that I got sick after Christmas. I have a variety of health issues, but one of them is diverticulitis, which started acting up, and so the pain in your left side, it was really, really bad. It was a lot of pain. So I don't, it's not so much my appearance. No, that's a very, very tiny part of it. It's mostly my, I just don't feel well. I don't feel, I feel heavy. I feel like I'm putting a strain on my back and my joints, and I have arthritis as it is, so there's that. And as far as the motivation, that also, I also want to attach that to, attach that to my artwork and try to be more focused on that. Motivation is my hardest thing. It's what my depression kills, eats it up, and I have a very hard time with that, and I really want to try to focus on that more. So that's the goal. A while ago, I watched a video of a woman talking about her experiences in retail. She's somebody I follow. I'll put her link down below. I can't even. Oh, Bethany. I think she's still working in it. I'm not sure. But I had told her that I was going to make a video about my experiences, because I worked a little more than 35 years in retail, so that's a long time. I'm going to tell one story here. There's a lot of stories, but one story here is the glitter lady. Wow, I never knew. Look, I don't like to be rude. I don't like to place things. I don't know this woman's name. I'm sure she's passed on now because she was pretty old at the time, and this is going back quite a few years. But the only word to explain it is just stupid. Like, it's mean to say it, but when you hear the story, I don't know what other word you can come up with. So there was this thing where people were buying plain glass balls for Christmas. They were just plain, and then they were covering them in glitter. Either they would, make stripes of glitter or whatever. She could not figure out how to do this. So I explained to her, easiest way, put the glitter in a bowl, paint the glue on the ball, roll the ball in the bowl, hang it up and let it dry. Not complicated. And then I said, what you could do is put a couple of different colors of glitter down in bowls, make stripes with the glue, and dip the first color and then make stripes where the empty spots are. It's not a complicated thing, right? Anybody can figure this out. It took me, and I timed it, 1 hour and 15 minutes to explain this to this woman. I had to keep going over it, and like actually getting props and showing her. Like, I took a styrofoam ball and a bowl that was lying, or a wooden bowl that was lying around, and I said, yeah, glitter's in here, balls here, put the glue on, dip. Swear to God, 1 hour and 15 minutes to explain this to this woman. And after all that time, I gathered up the supplies that she'd need. I chose only one glitter, because no way, stripes were going to be way too complicated for this woman, right? Gathered up all their supplies, brought it up to the cash desk, and I swear to you, she says to me, so I put the glitter on the ball and then dip it in the glue. This is after an hour and a half. I thought I was going to pull my hair out. I swear. So I explained it to her again. She goes, yeah, I got it. And so we rang up her stuff, and when she left, my co-worker was the entire time kind of around the corner listening to this. Like every time we moved around, she'd kind of go and she'd like dust over here just so she could be close. She started laughing so hard, I thought she was going to throw up. And I looked at her. By then, I had steam coming out of my ears. I swear to God, because I was just, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, hello? The glitter lady. Then there was the puzzle lady. She was fun. I still see her around now and then. She wasn't that old. Wasn't as old as this other lady. There was a trend years ago where people would make jigsaw puzzles, and they were really pretty. And they would slide the puzzle on a what was called foam core board, but you could use any board. A foam core board is like, it's a layer of Bristol board, like thin board, and then a layer of like styrofoam, and then another layer of Bristol board. So foam core. The core was foam. Okay, it's nice and light, and people would slide the jigsaw puzzle on top of this foam core board, and then you glue it all down. Like you just spread the glue on top, and the glue would seep in between all the puzzle pieces, and then stick to the board. And they were using something called MacTac, or something like that. And I'm just checking the battery. So yeah, so they would do that, and she liked to do this. Now, keeping in mind, if you have a puzzle that, now the pieces of foam core that she was buying were 16 inches by 20 inches. Now, bear in mind, it's going on the back of the puzzle. So if your puzzle is 16 by 20, it's going to fit, right? Doesn't matter which way it's 16 and which way it's 20. It's a 60. It goes on the back, so it doesn't make any difference. She said, well, the way my puzzle is, the 16 is the height and the 20 is the width. So which way is this board? Is it 16 by 20 this way or this way? I kept saying to her, it doesn't matter, it's going on the back, it'll fit. Yeah, but is it just... Doesn't matter, putting it on the back. If your puzzle is 16 by 20, it's going to fit, because you're just sliding it onto the back. Yeah, but I want to hang it. I understand that, but it doesn't matter, because this is just going on the back. It's not going to make a difference, as long as they're both 16 by 20. Finally, I just said, yes, it's that way. Like, really? 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 Like, I realize that I can be an impatient person because I'm very creative-minded. I'm very analytical, but I'm also really creative. So some things, creatively, just come to me. It's not an issue. And I realize that not everybody is like that. I get that. But come on. Glitter on a ball. 16 by 20. And that's just 2 of the stories. Can you imagine how many more I have? It's going to make for an interesting series of videos. For all 8 of you. Anyway, Happy New Year. I hope this New Year is productive. And I'm not going to say prosperous, because let's face it, as long as we can feed ourselves, it's all that really matters. But I hope it's full of love and laughter and good feelings. Talk to you later.